Hey, good morning everyone. Welcome back to the Outpost. Glad you stopped by. What I've got planned today is I'm actually waiting on my son-in-law to get here. But those small posts that you see up on top, we're going to try to be setting the purlins inside those posts. I've got all the posts set, but what I've got to do is I've kind of got to level them up in two different directions. So I'm going to do that on each end, then I'll pull a string line to actually do the two in the middle so that they all line up perfectly or as close as I can get them. And then once I get the holes drilled and the pegs put in, I've got purlins that we're going to be trying to set today. So until he gets here, I'm going to go ahead and gather up some wood because it is a little brisk out here today. I'm going to build me a fire out front, that way we can kind of warm up from time to time. But if everything goes smooth, I should be able to get all those leveled up, get the pins put in there, and quite possibly get the purlins set. I'm going to go ahead and get that fire built and wait on him, and we'll go ahead and get started. Alright, what I did is I just took some scrap and I cut me some 4-foot pieces. When I get up there, I do have the beam that I can actually support those in one direction, so I'll screw it to the post here and then on the side of the beam down here. And then once I get my purlins set, then I'll be able to anchor to them and pull the beams, or pull the posts in the other direction and anchor those. All right. Got it? Yep. All right. Step right on in.
Oh, shit.
I told you. Just don't step off on the end. Hey, hold on. It is way far that way. Okay. You need to go that way?
I can a little bit, yeah. Yeah, we're good.
Good?
Yeah.
All right. Where's that drill? Bring it, drill. 'Cause I've got to put them 2 screws in there, remember? Okay, we've got to tip it over. All right, ready?
Yeah,
1, 2, 3.
come over a little bit.
I'm going to have to pick it up. I can't push. Pick up on it. That it? Tell me when you're ready.
I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. You get it?
Yep. You want to come over a little bit, or you good?
Yeah, if you need to, pick up on it.
Yeah, you're good.
There you go. You get it?
Yep.
Alright guys, as you can see, that's not quite dead on line, but I don't even have them, the two middle posts actually leveled up this way. That's fairly close. Son-in-law has to leave, so I'm going to go ahead and shut it down today. Tomorrow I'll pull a string line up here and I'll get those dead on. But yeah, I mean, you can see that's pretty level across through there, and that's what it looks like. Hey guys, welcome back to the second day here at the outpost. I'm glad you stopped by. We did manage to get the purlins up yesterday on the front side of the house, and we're going to be working on the back side today. There's 3 on the front and 3 on the back, but I did want to say don't try this at home because you know, like I've said before, I try to use help whenever they're available and I can, and it's such a big project and so much going on, it's kind of hard to get what you need in time when people are off and they're able to help you. But what I've got is some 2x8s and 2x10s that I've been laying up top kind of at an angle, so to give us something that we can walk on. But still, there's no handrail up there, so I wouldn't advise doing anything like this. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do, you know. But anyway, I'm fixing to get these walk boards up there. As you can see, I had to sweep off the snow. We had a little bit of snow last night. I think it was about an inch, and thank goodness it wasn't real wet. I didn't have to really scrape any ice off up there. But anyway, nonetheless, it does make it a little bit slick. So we're going to be taking our time today and being really careful about what we do. The only issue is, since I changed the roof and how I was going to build it, and I'm using 2x6s, that's the reason I'm having to put these purlins in. That middle beam over there, that middle purlin, it's going to be a little bit difficult because I can't get the tractor around on the back side. I'm going to try to get it on this corner right here and lift that one up, and then on the opposite corner, but that middle section, there's really no way to get it up there. So I stopped and bought some rope, and we're going to lay it in the center. We're going to try to pull it up. So y'all just cross your fingers. Those of you that can get down on your knees, you might want to pray that everything goes good. Now, I think everything will be okay, but we're going to be as careful as we can. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and climb up there. I got to get this post leveled, and I go on the far corner, do the same thing, and then we'll be ready to put those walk boards up there and get started. So stay with us. slide it that way. That way.
I'm trying. All right.
Now flip it. All right, you ready? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. It's got some ice in it over here.
We're good over here.
You can hold on, I'll come help you.
I got it.
Don't go anywhere. lay back. Just let it lay back. There you go. Okay. Are you ready?
Whenever you oh, oh.
Huh? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, baby. Okay, I'm going to take you over here and show you what we just did. Kind of get down on the ladder here. Okay, so we got this purlin set up. You can see all the way down there. You can see I got the other side over here. Got those purlins in. Got these purlins in. And the next thing will be my joist, or my 2x6 rafters that will go in here. So let's get down and go warm up by the fire. Well, hey guys, we managed to get all the purlins up there. So now the next step is to drill holes and put pins in them. I didn't have time to do that today. But once I get that done, then I will be able to start setting the rafters. And if I can get that done before my son gets here, then when I have the plywood and the tin delivered, then that's all we'll have to do basically, is put the plywood down, then felt the top of that, put the one before it's down, then screw the tin down on top of that. But he's going to be here in just a little over a week, so I don't know. It's going to kind of rush me to get that done. I'll do what I can, and then what I can, of course, we'll try to work on when he gets here. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that little video on setting those purlins, and like I said, I wouldn't try that at home because it was a little bit hairy being up there, especially after it snowed. So we were trying to be as careful as we could, and we did manage to get it done, but I wouldn't do it the way that I did it. There's probably a lot better ways to do that, but that's all the resources that I had at hand, or on hand, unless I would have built something specific for that, but then I wouldn't have had the help. I would have had to wait another week. And so, you know, like I said, I kind of have to do things as I get help, and I kind of have to think outside the box, and sometimes you put yourself in a position that you know, makes it a little bit more difficult to do, but you know, we did get it done. So I just want to thank everybody again, all of you all who are supporting the channel and watching the content. Take care of yourselves, have a great afternoon, be safe, and I look forward to seeing you back up here at the Outpost in the future.